The release of the new set, Perfect Order, has led to the biggest mistake I've ever made on this channel. The opening was set with a Pokemon Center ETB, blisters, and a booster bundle, and I ripped everything, and I forgot to hit record. So let's see if I can recover and somehow salvage this now imperfect order opening. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Chasing the Zard. As you can tell from the chaos that is present here, this opening pretty much already happened. There was a Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box, 3-pack blister, single-pack blister, and a booster bundle. Now obviously, since I cannot in any way show you that opening because I didn't record it, so what we can do, however, is go over what we opened, what was in the products, go over all the packs I reconstituted, everything to it, so the hits are where they were. As you can see, there was a good number of hits in the CTB, and I did it for all the other packs too, so we should be able to kind of relive the opening at a bit of a faster pace. And because I do want to have an actual live opening during this, we are going to crack into these 2 sleeve booster packs, this Impulse blister with Clauncher and Clowitzer, another single pack blister which we'll go over before this, and finally a booster bundle, this all bringing us to another 10 packs in total. But before we do that, let's go over the ETB as we normally do with a brand new set, the player's guide. Let's just pretend that I just cracked that open fresh. Now this is a tiny set. It is actually smaller than Phantasmal Flames, one of the smallest sets we've had in a long time. You can tell by just how small the grass and fire section are. It's a small set. There's 7 EXs in here. We'll go over what I have pulled, but there are some still left for me to pull, so maybe we'll get those in this opening. And there's a really small subsection of illustration rares. Good ones I want to pull would be the Rowlet, the Talonflame, the Aurorus. My wife really does want the Dedenne, the Clefairy, and the Esper. And then I did pull the Raticate and the Drapion in pre-release. So hopefully you saw that already. If I got it out on time, I sure hope I did. And it's a good number of full arts, especially the items. The Pokepad is really the biggest one. And finally, we have the SIRs, the biggest ticket one being, I think, the Meowth EX still. It might have changed. There's also the Mega Starmie, Mega Clefable, and the Zygarde. One of the top trainers is the Rose's Encouragement SIR. And then finally, the Mega Zygarde EX Mega Hyper Rare Gold card. Now, obviously, we've pulled all the packs from here, but we do have sleeves, deck dividers, which I do like. This shows the different versions of Zygarde. This is actually really cool. Please do this with more ETBs. Energies, which who cares? And we have 1 coin. And then we have dice, which are a little bit of a miss. I don't know why they're not entirely green. Should have been. And then this also comes with 2 promos. We have the Tyrunt. This is MEP070. And the Pokemon Center stamped version. As I said before, this is a Pokemon Center ETB, which means you get both these promos, one with the stamp, one without, and you get 2 more packs, so instead of 9, you get 11. Alright, but here are all the cards that were in those packs. I'm going to go through it like this because I want, it's the first opening, I want people to see the art, I want to give out the code cards again. Also, this is how I experienced it. Obviously, my enthusiasm won't be quite the same, but we can look at the hits together and see what's in there. So, give out code card. There was, this is a really small set as well, as I said before. So there's going to be a little bit of repetitiveness in the hits. That said, Pokepad, which is coming up pretty soon, it's pretty common in the set. I think it's already below, I think it's at 50 cents or lower now that time of this recording. It dropped pretty fast. I think the Ascended Heroes one is dropping too. And then we have a Dugong. And it's going to roll through and look at pretty much every single pack in here. But yeah, there's not a whole lot of variance in these. You're going to see a lot of the same cards, so just be prepared for that as we go through really fast. Landorus Reverse, Antique Sail Fossil Reverse, and our first hit was the Mega Zygarde EX Full Art, which is, I don't really know Zygarde that well, but do tell me in the comments if that's your favorite. Would love to know. This is also a very big stack of cards. I'm not doing well holding it. We can go to the next code card. We have Skorupi, Seal, Spinarak, Shinx, Jacinthe, Raticate, Rose's Encouragement, Energy Search reverse, Slant it reverse, and Telepathic Energy, regular holo. And there's a lot of these in there, and I seem to pull a lot of them for some reason. Alright, and then yeah, so I mean, I was pretty upset when I figured out that I didn't record this whole thing, because I just wrapped the end of the video, and it was not a good night for me. But hopefully we can cover. Hopefully this is a fun opening. Hopefully you don't mind seeing the packs like this. I'm very sorry. This hopefully won't happen again. We have Barbacool reverse and Sacred Ash full art Drainer. I will say it's quite hard to hold. Yeah, so I prefer not to do this again if I can help it. But hopefully you can see some of the arts, and hopefully I'm not going too fast. We have Telepathic Energy reverse, Amara reverse, and another Rocky Energy special energy. That's actually a really cute Snorlax art. I wish there was a Snorlax illustration rare in this set. And another Pokepad, like I said, they're very common, I think. Including pre-release, I've pulled it like 6-7 times. There's a lot of them. So don't go crazy over those. Don't buy them if you don't need to. We have Scatterbug reverse and Meowth EX. I have a really big pile of cards here that's a complete mess. Energy Search. Tyrant, Servine, Energy Swatter, Matisse, Aegis Slash, Pokeball reverse, and we did get the Clefairy Illustration Rare. This is probably the biggest card I was chasing in the set. So I was really happy to pull this. Hopefully I can pull another one for my wife, and then a third for my daughter, because she also likes Clefairy. And then we have reverse, regular holo. And yeah, if this is not hitting it for you, don't worry, we're going to actually open packs after we go through all the stuff that I messed up recording before. Scroopy reverse, Nosepass reverse, and Genpow regular holo. And also just the regular Clefairy art in this is pretty cute too. So we have Crushing Hammer, Salandit, Core Memory, Talonflame reverse, or no, Talonflame, Meowstic, Fletchling reverse, Rattata reverse, and Megastarmie EX. So again, that's the 5th hit in this one, so it was a really nice Pokemon Center ETB for once. Energy Swatter, Aromatisse, Superior reverse, Drapion reverse, and Luxray regular holo. And now I believe this is the last pack of this ETB before we move on to the other 10 we have left. We have Terragon, Drapion, Barbacle, Lumiose Galette reverse, Doublade reverse, and Gengar regular holo. Now after that, we did turn to the single and 3-pack blisters. Something to note, there is only one promo for each this time. Normally we have 2 variants, so there's 2 promos that are available for the 3-pack, 2 for the 1-pack. This time there's only 1 of each. They do, however, have like 4 or 5 different impulse blisters this time, which are the ones where they have multiple cards just with the Cosmo Holofoil. But the only ones that are Black Star promos are the Makuhita and the single pack blister, which we're going to open another one of. If I can get this to focus. There we go. And the Chikorita in the 3-pack blister. Alright, so in the 1-pack blister, and I think for the booster bundle, I might just only show the hits, because this is, again, a little tedious. I don't know how entertaining this is, but definitely let me know in the comments. Yeah, should I just show the hits next time? How do you want me to do this? We have Terragon, Diggersby, Naveen reverse, Probopass reverse, and Rock Energy regular holo. And now the 3-pack blisters, we have Skorupi, Seal, Snivy, Shinx, Volcanion, Core Memory, Hippowdon, Skorupi reverse, Energy Swatter reverse, and as you saw, Mega Clefable EX. And 2 more packs in here, don't worry. I think we'll do just hits for the booster bundle, just to make this a little bit less tedious to look through. We have Scatterbug, Haunter, Talonflame, Energy Swatter, Volcanion, Diggersby reverse, Jacinthe reverse, and Gengar regular holo. That's a pretty common holo to pull in the set. And for the last pack, we have Hawlucha, Furfrou, Servine, Pokemon Catcher, Lumiose City, Talonflame, Drapion, Luxio reverse, Hippopotas reverse, and Decidueye full art. So that was a pretty good 3-pack blister. The 1-pack blister was a little empty. And the booster bundle contained 6 packs. We're going to go through only the hits this time. I will still include the code cards though. We have Malwa reverse, Doublade reverse, and Salazzle EX. So another EX for the pile. We have Potion reverse, Haunter reverse, and Dugong regular holo. We have Esper reverse, Crushing Hammer reverse, and Mega Clefable EX full art. So pretty good spread in this one. I think we got regular EX, we have a full art, Powdon reverse, Aurora's Illustration Rare. So one I was also chasing, good to have. Superior regular holo. We have Lumio City reverse, Dene reverse, and Gengar regular holo. And for the last pack, and before we get to an actual opening, we have Gengar reverse, Scatterbug reverse, and Mega Clefable EX, our only duplicate of the day. Yeah, that was weird, wasn't it? Yeah, it was weird. It's fine to say it's weird. Just, let me know in the comments. But let's accept that this is going to be a weird opening. A little crazy, a little kooky. And see what else we can pull in the 10 remaining packs that we have. Starting with this Mega Clefable Sleep Booster Pack. So yeah, I had planned on this being a much smaller opening. Like, I have a booster box for this set. I didn't want to open it just because it's a small set. I feel like anything I really want to pull, it'll be pretty cheap. And there's no Charizard in here, so I'm not going to go crazy over it. But I'm happy now I did not open that booster box. If I didn't record that, I'd be so sad. Lumio City reverse, Jacinthe reverse, and Jacinthe full art trainer. Starting off with a hit from the actual opening today. And now the Mega Stormy blister. Yeah, I've been kind of hoping get another regular ETB to open, just to kind of I always love opening ETBs when set releases. But if you go by price per pack, doesn't really make sense. Get the bundles, especially if you get them near MSRP. Staryu reverse, that's actually, I don't remember seeing that art for some reason. That was really nice. Pokemon Catcher reverse, and Telepathic Energy regular holo. Now I picked up those sleeve booster packs from Target, and I also picked up this Impulse blister with Clauncher and Clawitzer. There's, I think, 3 other variants. There's Steelix and Onyx. There's the Meganium line and the Emboar line, I want to say. But yeah, those all have Cosmo Holofoils and a single pack. If you're doing the Mega Evolution line, I think they're all from Mega Evolution. If you're doing Mega Evolution Master Set, you're going to need to get those variants for the Grandmaster version of the set. First off, this comes with a Snorlax coin. Actually, I was wrong. The Clauncher is not a Cosmo Holofoil. Only the Clawitzer is, which is interesting. I thought normally they do it for both, but I guess it's only the Clawitzer. And then our next pack of Perfect Order. Now, from what I've been told, it's a player set. It's not really a collector set. There's a lot of really playable cards in here, like Shrouded Fable did. This really reminds me a lot of Shrouded Fable, to be honest, except that it's not a special set. It's kind of swapped around. Our special sets used to be small, the regular set's big. Now the special sets are huge, like I said, the Heroes, Black Bolt and White Flare, and the regular sets are getting kind of smaller, like Journey Together. Mega Evolution was big, but this one and Ascended Heroes, and Phantasmal Flames were pretty small. Judge reverse, Luxray reverse, and another Rocky Energy regular holo. I know this we did open last time, but I do have a spare, and my wife kind of liked the Makuhita promo, so we're going to get that out of there, and that will go to her. Same coin. Here's the Makuhita Black Star promo. This is MEP 068. And then our 4th pack of Perfect Order. And if it's your first time with this channel, sorry, it's normally a little bit more organized than this, a little less chaotic. Again, I messed up, so we're trying to salvage an opening here. But don't be afraid to like the video, comment. I would say comment whether, I'd still go with commenting whether you got this set or not. But feel free to tell me don't ever do that again. And I hopefully won't. We have Dugong reverse, Tyrant reverse, and another Rocky Energy regular holo. Get a lot of these. Alright, we do have the booster bundle left. Hopefully we can get something good out of here. And note that these did change. They open differently now, just like this. There's no longer a sleeve over it. It doesn't open like a deck box either. It's just like a regular box. Pack number 1. And I think even as at the time, so this is being refilmed kind of on Tuesday. They still have not dropped Chaos Rising pre-orders on Pokemon Center. Hopefully they do that soon at some point, and I noticed because I'm mostly off this week. And won't be at my computer all the time, but hopefully I can catch that pre-release, the pre-order. Chaos Rising. We have Furfrou Reverse. Mega Starmie EX Special Illustration Rare. There we go. And Superior Regular Holo. Finally, this, I think in all of Mega Evolution, I've not gotten like a good SIR pull, and there we go. The thing, I got 2 booster bundles from Pokemon Center, and I'm just gonna sit on this one. But good thing I didn't. Pack number 2. So I do take back what I said. I did get the Mega Gardevoir EX from Mega Evolution, but nothing from Ascended Heroes, nothing from Phantasmal Flames yet. Still plenty of Ascended Heroes products coming out. If you didn't check out last week's video, going through the new poster collection boxes and the Deluxe Partners pin collection, check it out. Some fun pulls, got a lot of the some good illustration rares that I wanted, but definitely a fun opening, so check it out. We have Superior Reverse, Energy Swatter Reverse, and Dugong Regular Holo. Pack number 3. And I am also doing shorts where I try to get all the first partner illustration collection. The second episode of which came out last week, and 2 Alolan so far. So definitely watch that if you haven't. Let me know in that short how many boxes do you think it'll take. Please be nice. Don't curse me with like 10 boxes. Don't do that. We have Telepathic Energy Reverse, Honedge Reverse, and actually Honedge would be correct. Rocky Energy Regular Holo. See, it's so many Rocky Energies. Pack number 4. And I think next week's video will be Prismatic Booster Bundles. I did get those from Pokemon Center. And we'll look at how that drop from them affected the market, because it was up for a good bit. They did allow people to purchase quite a much. I mean, there's a lot of Prismatic bundles out there. Not recently, but in the past like few weeks, I've seen a lot sitting at GameStop. So I'll be curious to see how that affected prices on those. We have Servine Reverse, Spupa Reverse, and Chien-Pao Regular Holo. Pack number 5. And then of course the channel is called Chasing the Zard. We're still chasing plenty of Charizards. We have Phantasmal Flames, which I still need 3. I don't know how that set's being so mean to me, and Obsidian Flames was so nice so fast. But we'll definitely be going back to that at some point. We have still Brilliant Stars I need the alternate art from. We have a little bit of Champion's Path. I'm hoping to get an ETB at some point. Open that and go for that final one I'm missing there. But yeah, there'll be some Charizard JCs coming up soon. We have Rocky Energy Reverse, Dedede Illustration Rare, and Luxray Regular Holo. This is... I'm still upset that I didn't record it, but this is making me happy that I decided to salvage this and open some more, because I'm getting some great hits and the stuff I want. And now for our very last pack, this opening. Now, this is just really weird opening, but thank you for staying if you did. We'll do a customary flip we do with every last pack, and hope we get some last pack magic. I think at this point we're still looking for the Talonflame, the Esper, and Rowlet, I think. And that's really all we wanted from the illustration rares. We got half of them at this point. The Aurorus, Clefairy, Dedenne. Pretty good so far. And then this is a small set. There's a small section of illustration rares. If you really want specific ones, I think they're going to be cheap in a few weeks. Don't go paying high prices now. So sets always drop when they release after like 2 weeks. We have Terragon Reverse, Vivian Reverse, and Tyrantrum Regular Holo. So no last pack magic, but still fantastic hits. And that does it for this pretty atypical opening. Sorry about that, and hopefully I don't ever forget to hit record again. Still, somehow pulling all the IRs I want. I don't know how. Got an SIR, crazy opening. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking through that. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you got this brand new set and what you pulled. And I will see you on the next video.